Judy, you could just start. All right, we will call this meeting of the York Township Public Library Board.
Do you know what I did? I had this one that I turned it on mute because
This one guy was talking about stuff I didn't know.
All right, cool.
Start over, please. Thank you.
We will call the September 17th board meeting of the York Township Library to order. And we will start with the minutes. There we are. Okay. Director's report. There were 40 visitors in July, 27 books, 1 puzzle checked out. Community library at Rob Church, 7 books checked out, a total of 35 items for the month of July. Books and Bites met on July 10th, 5 attendees. Next meeting, August 14th. Craft Noon was held on July 15th. 6 attendees. Special programs, 1 cooking or gardening left a message at 4-H Extension. 2 Historical Society, Judy and Eric will check on this program. Mike Asowski will be able to update our computer to Windows 11. New business, budget review, Priva Cyrils,
Cyril's, I believe.
okay. Reviewed 2026 budget suggestion, told board that the growth for 2026 was 4% cap due to the homestead and over 65 programs implemented by the state of Indiana. Our amount will be $100 for 2026. Possible programs, Christmas baskets for shut-ins and Rob and smart home training for seniors. Driveway problem with the gravel going into the yard. Judy will have Eric Deno come out and discuss options to fix the trench problems from rain runoff. Eric moved, adjournment. Eric moved and Judy seconded, and the meeting was adjourned at 7 p.m. Board meeting of September 17th, 5:30. Adoption of 2026 budget, October 15th. Any corrections or?
No.
Okay, all right. So Eric said, first, Eric made a motion to approve the minutes, and I will second them. Sign these.
If you could have the rest signed and then send it to me.
Okay. Don't take it home, all right?
Don't take it home, please.
Ah.
This is our budget, the one that she just did.
Okay.
And then this is the budget for, I think I did put it in your packet. She's got one, or it's my copy.
Your copy.
That's probably my copy.
Your copy?
Mhm.
Can I have another copy, please?
You can have this one.
Thank you.
I'll share.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is started back in the August folder. Alright, so,
Yeah, so I do have that. I thought it was gonna look different than that. Okay.
Looking at this, I didn't get a chance getting this, didn't get it.
they got copies of it as well, so they
Okay.
can look at it too.
But the thing that I think I'm most impressed by, beginning of the year, our budget is $91,356. After 9 months, we're at $87,211. So that's with her taking out the outstanding checks. Now, I just wrote a few checks and we got a big bill
So
coming
you
up.
get these ones without taking them.
But
Okay.
we're
we're holding our own, because we also
Yes, we did that.
But we did go back for more money
We did,
for that.
we did.
We went back, which they gave us the money, would they give us $9,200?
Yes, I believe so.
Does that sound right? And we still have 19. No, they gave us 72.20. That's
Yeah.
what we asked for, and we
Mhm.
still
Got
paid for that. and we see
19.10 left.
Yes,
Mhm. So hopefully that'll cover that, if not.
it's gonna be close.
I
Okay,
mean, I didn't, the checks I just glanced at are all here, so except for the one she has, which is still outstanding. So we're in pretty good shape. There's no place you really look at, except for we don't know what that's going to be.
I've got a pretty good idea,
Okay.
so when we get to old business, we'll talk
All
about.
right.
The one thing that I think we need to continue to watch, and it's because it's gone up immensely, is the consulting services. And I've had other folks tell me that they're watching it too, because it's tripled in 3 years from when we hired the person on. So,
She does do an awful lot though,
Well,
Judy.
but-
She does a lot for
but
us.
it is no bigger than we are. I don't know if we need to back off on some of that she does. Because
I'm
a lot
gonna be
of,
honest with you, I do not want to attempt it.
well, I wouldn't expect you to attempt it, but.
I mean, because she does a lot in the background that you don't know about. 'Cause
Yeah, I
she's
put a lot of
from-
budgets together.
No, I mean, working with the guys from Gateway and all that, she has to do all that stuff. There's a lot to it.
But what the thing is,
I'm just
other
saying,
people are starting to say it's going up very rapidly. You know, we hired on at $1,200, and that was $100 a month, and now we're 5,000. That's pretty rapid. And I just think when we sign the contract next year, we need to look at it. a little
because she
closer.
goes for, if we, like, the thing that we had to ask for more money to transfer.
I
money
was
throughout.
there.
She was there, done it, and was done before you ever got
No, she
there.
wasn't.
Oh, well,
I was sitting in the back there waiting on her.
yeah, but she got it all done and she did all that. So, and she did the things for the paper, she did, that's why I
For
said,
the paper.
she had to post it in the paper that we were requesting it.
It doesn't, so that can't just go to Gateway. That has to be cheap.
That has
Has
to
to
be
be
the paper.
Well,
Then it
anyway,
has to
all
go
my-
to Gateway,
my-
so.
And I'm
Here's
not criticizing her, Sue. I'm just saying, you
I'm
know,
just trying to stick up for her a little bit because I'm an accountant and you know that. And I know what she's doing in the background. And she's been working with the problem that got done with the taxes,
mhm,
which is almost complete now.
mhm.
But she's still working with that, trying to get that all straightened out. And I mean, that's stuff that, you know, we should be paying her
I'm just-
for all the hours she has to sit on her phone.
I'm just being the devil's advocate to say
That's
if it's
fine.
going up triple in 3 years, over triple.
But we approved that back when we approved it in January.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
So-
We need to keep that in mind to look at it next year. Because other government things are starting to say, wow, is that really going up at much bigger units than, you know, than this? So I don't know who to compare it to, but I think we do just.
Well,
need to
I would
keep it-
compare it to Earl Park.
No, I mean, what other,
Because she goes to Earl Parks.
well, but what other
Mhm.
besides libraries? Because like she's doing townships, and they're not going up as fast as we've gone up. But they are getting to wonder why it is going up. So I'm just saying I'm not trying to take away from her. I'm just trying to say we need, when January comes around and she gives us a contract, we need to be aware of what we're doing.
Okay, so that, I'm not sure where that goes in here, so
No, it doesn't need to go in.
It has to go
Okay,
in.
Sue. Well,
but
it
I don't
should
know
go-
where I'll be
It
putting
should have
it.
gone in old business, and that's my error.
So,
It's not probably kosher to move it down there, but You're right, it shouldn't have gone in at that time.
I have to say, I mean, I don't know about the expense, we can look at that, but she makes this, so I have not caught a single
Mhm, she
mistake that
does.
she makes it.
She's very awesome, and I'm
Really,
I'm very impressed with what she does.
Yeah,
And I mean, I sit there for the hour and a half that she has to take just to do our library,
Mhm.
our size. It takes an hour, hour and a half. I've not been out of there much more than an hour. It's usually an hour and a half that I'm sitting there, that she's doing all of it, putting it into all the different areas that it needs to go and everything.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I've seen it.
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
move to
that's-
the director's report.
Yeah, so you guys, it's your decision ultimately, not mine. So we'll discuss it in January.
Or we can move it down here under old business like I should have, Sue. Go ahead and do your director's report.
Okay, so the director's report, there was 42 visitors in August. The books checked out were 15 and there was 2 puzzles. The community library at Robb continues to grow. This time there was 12 books checked out for a total of 29 items for the month of August. Books and Bites met on August 14th with 8 attendees. The next meeting will be September 11th. Crafternoon was held on August 19th with 6 attendees, and the next one will be September 16th. I added 27 books to our adult collection and weeded out 8 books in August. Added 1 puzzle donation from Linda Sullivan. Added 16 new puzzle donations from Miriam Delp. Added 2 new books donated by Lisa and Sue for Books and Bites book club to read for the September Book and Bites. There was a $20 donation made for our craft program. Also, I attended 3 hours of training on the computer. One was on a website, which I'll go into further. And then I attended 2 adult programmings for part 1 and part 2 with Lacey Clem. Those were all online, so those will all count through my LEUs that I have to have for the 10 that I have to have for the year, which I think I have 1 more that I have to get. The Robb Church and the other churches in the area had a Kentucky Mountain Mission Day. And Cheryl Burks called for us, and they accept books and puzzles. So all the books that I have weeded, 100 plus books this year, are now sitting at the Kentucky Mountain Mission.
Great.
So, and there's a box over there of about 6 or 7 more puzzles that are 300-piece ones that we thought that Autumn Trace would like to have for their people. So we're going to be sending that box to them. As far as the website, I'm in the process of trying to get it all worked out. I have been trying since I came on in November to figure out WordPress. I cannot figure it out. I asked Lisa about it, and she said it was one of the worst programs she ever worked with, and I agree with her. So I went to this training because it came on for this website, and the federal government has passed new ADA laws that the websites have to be accommodating for the ADA. So what they've done through the Indiana State Library is they've come up with this company that will create websites for us, all the libraries and other little townships and stuff like that, so that you can have a website that is ADA compliant. You never have to worry about that you're not ADA compliant. And it's very easy to use, and it's very pretty. So which I'm going to show you. I have one from Covington Petersburg Library. So I'll show it to you here when we get later on. I'll show it to you. So and that's all I've been up to, I guess. A lot been going on. So I guess we can go to the old business.
So,
Unless you have any questions
yeah.
about what I've been up to.
No, but are there any things that we want to question Sue on, like, I mean, you don't have to put this in old business because we can question her at this point. Like, where are you on your Christmas projects and
I have not
I went back in the minutes and all I seen was that you guys did it.
Did
What
that,
you
okay.
actually put in them, I don't know what to put in them.
Okay,
Maybe a book, I don't know. Food, I don't know.
I know we put hot chocolate and some, what was it, candy or something, then we put a book.
Yeah,
I was thinking a book, but I could,
Mhm.
you know.
I'm for sure
I
we put
just-
hot chocolate and,
I think so too. I think we had little packets of, the little packets.
the instant,
yeah.
Yeah,
hot chocolate.
it seemed like that went over good with the ladies at like your coffee ladies or whatever. But are we doing those baskets for shut-ins? Are we doing those?
This
I
was-
don't have any shut-ins. I
I don't know of
we-
any shut-ins.
That's,
I don't know the people in town. The only ones I know really in town is Deb and Roger. I know there's a Kelly that lives across the street from
takes care of
Roger.
Roger, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't know her. I wouldn't know her if I seen her, so.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with who they are either.
Off the wall, is not that, but we always talk about young, and we can talk to the South Bend School Corporation pretty easily and find out how many people they pick up, involve kids. I'm guessing most of our kids are not good socioeconomic situation.
Uh-huh.
Try to do
Maybe,
something
yes,
for them for
Yes,
Christmas.
you could.
maybe that's who we should. kind of
But that's why I say I
zero
haven't
in.
done anything with it because I figured there was more discussion to come. It's
Yeah,
Deb wasn't here at
that's
the last
real
one.
easy,
when we
York Township,
discussed
they
a
have
little
that
bit
listed,
about
I'm
it.
sure.
Right,
All you got is chances to ask.
yeah, all we need would be a number, I mean, we, because then we can just
We
deliver
can get- Well,
whatever.
yeah, we can have this plat book out for you,
Mhm.
so. But, I mean, I don't know, that's just a suggestion, I don't sure we have
We
either,
got, we gotta start somewhere.
Is Roger considered a shut-in?
He had his surgery today in Indianapolis, so I don't think he is, no.
I didn't know.
I don't know either, Sue, but I mean, I don't think after today he will be. I think there was just a lot of misconception, yeah. Economically, I think there was some problems and he had trouble getting his whatever through, and I think he's gonna be fine. But well, that's yet to be seen. We'll see when Kelly gets back home how he is.
Okay,
But
but
he-
I honestly, I didn't know what you all would put in it. I mean, I was thinking a book, but I didn't know what else. I just went back and read in the minutes.
And it
where-
doesn't
where
say
it
what we
had
put
it.
in. Seemed like we put even some stuff in them, what was it, or something?
Wasn't there a blanket in one of them?
Like what, a throw, like?
Yeah, like a throw, yeah.
That's when we, but we
that
had
was for
some,
a prize though, or something, wasn't it? Was that for that?
well, I'm not sure, because we have the two ladies
They had a
down.
giveaway thing, remember, after one of our
Oh, it might have
bee
been,
thing or
it
something
might
we
have
did?
been a giveaway,
Yeah.
yes.
So I was starting to think that maybe that was
It
for
could
that.
have
We had
been.
flowers for one of them. Remember that? I can't remember. Cake or somebody had cookies or something we did.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah, I
that's
remember
something
that.
new
It
for
seems
me
like
to
it
do.
might be-
now.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be, yeah, you might be right with that. That was yesterday.
Yeah. I think that's what they always say.
Yeah.
The Babcock boy took our tater was full of cookies. Yeah, I'll take that. And somebody told me, I'll bring you tater back.
No, and you never did.
Well, you figured that was with it.
So I have been working on the smartphone one. I'm trying to get it off of YouTube so that I would run it right from YouTube. Which I got, there's two different kinds of phones out there. You got your Androids and you got your iPhones.
Mhm.
So I have to make sure that I direct it to those people as well, And so I have to do, if I'm doing it like for photos here for Android, it may be a totally different location than what it is for the iPhone. So I got to do both. So I got to make a stop, I got to stop it, start it. But, yeah, so I have to develop it myself. There's Indiana State Library has nothing. I talked to Verizon, they have nothing. So it's like, okay, I guess that means I have to do it myself. If I want one, then I have to do it myself. So it's kind of trying to figure out where to stop and start using the YouTube. So
That's the only thing I can do for the smartphone training. So I've been working a little bit on that every now and then when I get a chance, so. The Historical Society, that's Eric and Judy. I don't know if they're come up with anything on that, or if it's just kind of.
They don't have much on.
There is
our
not
area.
much.
Okay, and I still haven't heard back from the lady on the cooking and the gardening, so might have to be something for next year.
But you have to have something done before the end of this year.
I had my summer reading program too, so, and I got, when I did the adult programming class, I took notes and I took photos, actually, I took photos of the screen, so I would have it. Part 2, I didn't really care for, a lot of no's, and I'm like, nope, not doing that. But,
What was it?
there's like, you can do, make houses, you know how they do gingerbread houses?
Oh, okay.
But this one, you make it out of Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
Pop-Tart houses. There's a Wheel of Fortune game that you can play.
Yeah.
House plant, free swap. So like in the spring,
That might be fun.
Oh, yeah.
people bring in,
Can you bring in more than one?
you can,
Oh,
you
yeah.
bring it in and swap with someone else, you know, so they have something that you want. So that's kind of that. They suggested April that you do that.
Oh, we can have them all did by then.
There's a thing called a taster series. It's where you can bring in, like, have an Italian night or an Italian day. You all bring a different Italian dish and you have a taster's thing for it. So there's all kinds of it. I have 12 on that one and 12 on this one. And as I told you, I worked out most of them. So
It just didn't work for us. So
not going to work for us. A zombie theme party.
No.
So all the libraries are hosting a Medicare thing. Just see that?
You know, I didn't see that one.
Boswell, Fowler, Brookston, a lot of the libraries, they got things saying they're hosting changes in Medicare laws and everything, and speaker coming in.
who's the speaker then?
I can't remember, but it's in October, I think it is.
It'd be the time to do it.
Yeah, I got a thing saying, you know, that.
Yeah.
To see it.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, I didn't get it now. I thought, that's something we should do.
Mhm.
I think most people here
I was gonna say, we might have a crowd for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but, and I'm sure it's different from state to state too.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
some things are, but what they're gonna cover,
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. Part A, probably, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
But then you get, if you go out past it,
Do I
A,
work or walk those libraries? I'm sorry.
Boswell had it, Fowler, Brookston, there were several, I can't remember all of them, I remember those were there.
we don't want to make it an insurance
No,
circus.
no, it was just about the changes in the law.
Yeah, okay, okay.
It was not an insurance thing, it was seniors, some senior citizen.
I could call them and ask them
Well, no,
who they had and.
Oh, they haven't had them yet, they're having them in October, I think it's,
Or who they're having,
But
so.
wouldn't they have, we'd have some time, because doesn't that go through December or
December.
something? So we could, I mean, we would
Well,
have,
open enrollment's what? Through.
October 15th through what, December 7th or something like that?
Something like the seventh,
First
yeah.
part around the
Around the
Christmas.
7th or something. Well, I know that they contacted me and said, you can go to the little health center there in Brook,
Mhm.
and if you go there, their nurse practitioners take Medicare payments full, with nothing out of pocket.
Oh, fine.
I owe $100 and some every time I go see mine
Mhm.
out of pocket. They
So
said,
say,
"You go
really?
over here,
Right?
it's just,
I will
it's
check
covered,
on
it's
that.
Medicare,
I'll be
it's the
done.
whole thing.
Huh.
I mean, they looked, I don't know, you signed up for all their, I got all their emails, all
Mhm.
that stuff,
Yeah.
everything. Like I had my knee replaced, they said this operation costs $90,000,
Mhm.
but he sells the 10 that we're gonna give him, so you won't know anything out of pocket. So that's,
When I went to have my knee done a year ago, the doctor that I wanted to do it was the doctor that did it originally.
mhm.
I had to pay out of pocket before you would even do the surgery, $10,000.
Mhm.
Because he does not accept Medicare at all. And I have Medicare plus Blue Cross Blue Shield, something,
Oh,
and he
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
accept either
accept
one.
that. Oh.
So I had to go to someone else that messed it up,
Just
so.
little things like that, if you keep
Yeah.
them informed, they can do, save some money.
Mhm.
And that would be a real community service, actually, because I think you're right, most of it's already,
I just have no idea what's going on.
It's very hard to
Yeah.
learn, it really is.
you get that brochure, and then I always just,
I get texts every day from Medicare. Like,
Yeah.
They say
That's
if
the
you have
time of
any
year.
pain, then you're going to a different doctor. There's medicine now that you don't have to have pain. He said, your doctor won't give it to you because they're not selling drugs
the
or
right
something. They have
drug.
money.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't pull any punches.
So the Windows 11, I still have not heard from Mike.
So would that qualify for,
It
what
would.
you- okay.
Yeah.
I have another idea, but it would be probably for next year, because you said Fowler Theater was having kind of a hard time.
Yeah, they're still showing movies though.
Yeah, I saw that, but I wondered if he would come up and give us a historical talk on the Fowler Theater, if that would, get people maybe more
I
eager to
wonder if
go.
he'd want people to go there though.
Well, he couldn't, he'd have to come here, he would just have to come here.
I think it'd be neater to go there because.
Oh,
he
you'd
could-
like to go there, okay.
I think it'd be better.
Okay.
I think people would, it's like the Wasika Library when Chuck had his, I mean, the place was full. Because he reconstructed everything and put the
Okay.
Indians back and he,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
all that, so. And he had a video of what it looked like before and what
Oh,
it
you've
looked
been to
like
Fowler
after.
Theater since they remodeled?
Mhm.
It's nice.
So
It is.
he might
It
have
is.
some pictures of before
Mhm.
and after, that way he doesn't have to haul all this
That's
stuff.
true, yeah.
And we're all right there.
But I was just thinking that might be a possibility. Do you know him there?
No, people at church do.
Okay.
I've worked there, but
Uh-huh.
you just meet
Well,
people in this
mhm.
community, they come there and you make the
Mhm.
popcorn, and they'll take the money and goes to the
Mhm.
community, so. I may know him, he's probably one of the guys that's
Probably
standing there and
was.
talking to, but we didn't
Just
talk
don't
about
know
that.
it.
We just, you
You
know,
see if you can find a name, and
Okay.
find out from, I mean, if you guys think it's a worthwhile idea, I was just trying to think how we could keep it going and yet keep it,
An interest in it.
yeah. And maybe, I mean, I know we were really good for a while going and then you just when it first got remodeled and shoot, now it's been, I can't.
showing movies I wanna see
Well,
anymore.
I know.
Well, it's so expensive. That's the way I look at it.
Six
Yeah,
bucks.
there, they're not
$6,
bad.
that's not bad. You go to Lafayette, it's like 18.
I know, that's what I said. I quit going to movies a long time ago.
Well,
When
we
it
do.
hit a $30 bill, you know, it's like, no.
But I don't
He
think,
does.
I mean, I think he's very reasonable at $6 and he does do a
Yeah.
lot for the community as far as, I don't know if
I
he's still
find out.
doing it, but he was
It's perfect
coming up
cabin.
having a Christmas thing for elementary schools and just all kinds of
Like,
things.
they show free movies all the time for kids too.
Yeah.
If you take grandkids to it.
So, just a thought, anyway. Okay,
Yeah,
so,
I can get the name Kevin McCurkfield.
Okay.
They let's use it for.
Okay, so, I did look up the thing on the Windows 11 and it's still got that deadline out there of October 15th. I don't know, you said the state,
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't,
then
mine
you
is,
got a letter.
yeah, it comes across, in the state of Indiana is going from January 1st.
and see, I haven't gotten anything through the library stuff, so I went back
But
and
did
looked.
you ever hear, I mean, I kind of gave you Mike's number and left it up to you and him.
He has not wrote me back.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can write him again. I still have actually the last correspondence I had from him.
Just give me a number.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll do it.
Well, I will,
I have his phone number here. It just, all it said was, your two Dells or AIO PCs have BIOS which can be reconfigured and be in a mode which required by Windows 11. So yes, I think your PCs will run on Windows 11. I still have one Dell, which is the same model as your two. I need to use my Dell to test the steps required to convert the BIOS and verify whether Windows 10 needs to be reinstalled after the BIOS conversion. And I just put, great, let me know when.
and when was that? What's-
July 9th.
Oh, good grief. Okay, and he had told us, when he got his mother's house emptied up, he'd get back with us and
Yeah, so I mean, I'll
maybe it
write
was a
back to
bigger
him.
job than he thought.
I'll write to him again and just ask him, hey, you have an update? How did it go?
Yeah,
Did it
and
work?
and not working.
Tell him that you're getting those whatever you're getting.
Yeah, I get it every week now. It's
Okay, so tell
It's
him,
just a notice
tell him
that's
that
reminding me
October-
that Windows 10 is going to end and Windows 11 needs to be installed.
October 15th isn't far off,
It's
so
not.
tell him, if you will, please.
Yeah, okay. Will do.
Okay.
I'll get it. So, let's see. I guess the driveway is the next thing.
Yeah, it's starting. I was wondering how they were gonna do that, and it looks like it'll work out nice.
Yeah. And Judy's got like what they think it might cost or whatever.
Well, he's got a big,
Bag.
he doesn't know if he got enough rocks yet in here. But what they came up with is the problems from the street being higher than the
So
parking
elevated,
lot.
so-
Mhm. So they're gonna try to build that up, and then he's
You thought that was
putting,
better than tiling
yeah, well, it's more cost effective.
it? Okay.
And, because he said, as big as that dot, he said, I think there's a lot of water running off of there.
Yeah.
And when it can take it through all those rocks
Mhm.
into the,
Yeah,
he said, I think you got a lot of water running off.
But I guess it's coming from both ways. It's what Lisa was telling me. It comes down and around that hill
Mhm.
and it's coming down and around off of this street.
And that
And
was,
then it's hitting.
and that's why he's putting, and you guys had said, get him to put in the, railroad ties. And I said, so what if this doesn't work? And he said, I'm leaving town, so.
Poor guy.
No, he was surprised because he didn't really think we would have that kind of a problem. But it'll be probably finished up tomorrow, and we'll see what happens when the fall rains start. So I said, well, give me an estimate, because supposedly he sent me an email on Tuesday, but I never. Well, that was a funeral, but it wasn't there last night. So he said it's going to be between 15 and 2 is what he said.
And we got 19
And we've got
there.
1910, yes.
So we have a little bit that we can,
Well, what that okay, that's including the 900.
the 1910 is the balance that we have
Mhm.
left.
But we've
and-
always.
But you got other areas that you can take it from. She can, you know how we did those one
Mhm.
things? She can move it from where we haven't used and move it down.
okay.
So
we
now we have enough in our budget to work with it. I would say yes, we should be okay, but not have to go back for any more.
Okay.
We might have to do that little ordinance thing that we did last year where
We're gonna
we
change for,
moved it from one line to a different
Right.
line. We might have to do that, but
But not more money. Yet.
not more money. We should not have to go back in front of the people again. Every time I look at that one,
So, and then that still shouldn't, you see, what did we have for next year? What do we got for next year on that line? I mean, I hate to, I hate to make it short for us. In 41?
Yeah.
That's an odd number. Okay. For the 26 budget.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, that's where we are now with our 1910. First I thought, oh good, they didn't include the 900, but it did include the 900. But hopefully there won't be any surprises next year.
Yeah, hopefully not. Because that's the,
we'll get pretty deep,
Business.
snow, the roof will collapse.
oh,
We're due for a big snow. So
that's what they're saying, we're gonna have a lot of snow this winter.
we're due for one, we haven't had one in 10 years now.
It's
The almanac, with the farmer's almanac is saying that we're gonna have a lot of snow, starting in November,
Is it gonna be really cold too, or just a
Mhm.
lot of moisture?
cold and
Cold.
stuff.
I heard it's gonna be cold in November,
Cold and
December,
snow.
and warm up in January, then
Hmm.
And then
cold
back
again,
in February, March.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I heard too.
Oh,
Sucks.
yeah.
You know what can we do?
I heard I'll be really busy.
They say something rain for 10 days and then pour.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Okay,
It's that
so
one they don't tell us about that we have to worry.
is there anything else in old business that anybody can think of that we need to discuss before we go into new business?
Are we, and I think we are, but did you get everything taken care of from, with our levy and all that in the other program both or
The
in,
Libby is working.
what about the other one?
Another one.
When you told us there were two.
It's called Overdrive Living. Is that what you mean? That's all I'm working on is Libby.
Okay.
And actually, I did my first one yesterday. I ordered a book just for our books and
John,
books,
what are we talking about?
so they can read it on
What
ebook.
programs you want to
Yeah, I got
okay.
two up on there, but I think the second
Yes,
one-
you've got a second one too, okay, there is two
That's-
on there.
I have mine, but I mean,
What is the,
it doesn't mean.
there's Libby, we talked about.
There's others you check out. There's another you can check out that sends you the levy, then you send it over there. What is that?
Oh, the Kindle? No,
No.
That's what I thought. Kindle doesn't sound
the
right.
Kindle is another reading.
Yeah, it was,
Foundation.
that's not what it was. I saw it this morning when I was seeing what I hadn't done.
My iPad is right on there. Check out.
Okay, so I'm
One
not
of them goes to the
sure.
library, and one of them goes to, goes to the local library, and the other one goes,
Oh, are you talking about Info Express
could be,
That's it.
that we don't qualify for? Because we don't want to pay for it?
No, okay.
It's a lot of
Is
money.
that what it was? Sue?
It could be the Info Express that goes to Indiana State Library. And they wouldn't even talk to me about what it was gonna cost because we're not opening up hours
Oh,
to qualify us
Even to-
really for.
okay.
And actually Earl Park doesn't have it either, but she gets hers from, she has a friend that's in another library that can afford to have it. And she'll order and she'll go there and pick them up. So she does the drive in between, so. But Dana did not tell me who it was, is allowing her to do that with her.
We need a friend like that.
But that's called like the share program, but it's like, Lincoln Trails was in Illinois. You can go to your library and say you want a book and they don't have it in their library, but they can get on and they can find it at a different library and then it's shipped to your library and
and I
then you,
picked it up. Yeah,
I have been doing that personally.
Yeah, I knew you
With
had.
my share, I look it up, I pick it up in Waseca, I bring it to people here, they read it, they bring it back to me, and I take it back to
that's what
Waseca
Fowler,
Library.
Fowler does. Yeah, I can pick one to get.
But I can't do it here in Indiana because I don't have an Info Express to bring it to me.
Yeah, because during COVID, they'd set out a place and tell me, it's set out, but you can't come in or anything. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bag out there and pick up the books. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that program.
Yeah.
It's just, sometimes you don't carry all the books. There's no way to carry all the books that everybody would want. And so the share program is one that's an app that you can do on your phone now. And you can go out there and look for the book. And if there's a library that's in that area for the share, it will come to Waseca Library for me. If it's not one in that, we're in the Indiana Digital Consortium. They have theirs for Illinois. And there's certain area that they've allotted, they've like divided the state.
Oh, okay. And
So certain libraries are in certain areas so that that guy that drives around dropping all these books off can actually do that. You know what I mean? So that, and then you have like 2 weeks once you get the book to read it and return it. There's no cost
That's
to it
what they
for
belong to.
the patrons.
Mhm.
It's just a cost to the library because you have to pay that driver you're paying that driver's wages. I heard down there, one person was sitting behind me, and they pay like $7,000 a year to have
That'd
that.
be an expensive book.
But they're a bigger library,
Well, yeah, I don't know.
and they can go statewide. They can
I was gonna say, I got books from Kokomo, Indianapolis, and everything else when I
Mhm.
was getting them. But now I just usually read the story right off my.
You're
Check
with me.
book.
I've heard, you know, honestly, 20 years ago, if you were to tell me, Sue, you're gonna be reading off of a Kindle,
Mhm.
I would have went, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be going to the library and getting the
Because I
book.
like to do that, yeah.
I can,
So-
I do like having a physical book in my hands.
But my son-in-law was the first one, him and my daughter. My first Christmas present was a Kindle. And I looked at him, I said, what is this? And I'm like, you're gonna start reading books like this, Mom? And I'm like, oh, thank you. They had to teach me. I had no idea what it was about. But now I would not have it any other way. I have Audible, I have Hoopla, I have so many reading formats that I have a library that I can go to.
Uh-huh, mhm.
And I mean, I love to go to Barnes and Noble and just sit and pick up a book and sit in a chair and have a cup of coffee and read it,
Just,
see what it's about.
and it's like to walk around in there and see what else is available. I mean,
You know,
it's just-
it's fun. You know, you can go and pick up a whole stack and sit there and just kind of go through. But
our expense should be done with Libby though. I mean, we paid the,
we paid it
and
and we've done our first purchase
okay,
of our, using our $800 that they gave us.
okay,
I spent $22.50. I think it was.
okay.
Big spender. But it's there for Cheryl, reads off the ebook. Who else? I actually, Edie reads off of the ebook now, if it's available. Linda Sullivan does. And they're all a part of the book club. So I made sure I had enough copies that they can go out there and read the book. Once we're done, it's gone. We don't get charged unless they do. So if Cheryl, Linda, and Edie go out there, we're gonna be charged $5.50 for each time that book is out. If I run out of money, more people want it,
Mhm.
then I just have to go in there and have money to it out of our account.
And we, out of the $800, okay, so it's not even gonna show up on us as far as our,
But I have, all I can do is go in there and look, and then she showed. The lady, I got little post-it notes over there. That's my notes on how to do it.
Oh.
And what to do when I see if they actually did it. So I can go out and see that the books actually got checked out. So I'm excited about it. I'm learning. It's a lot to it.
You've done a good job bringing us up to speed. I think
It's a challenge. I can tell you it's not. It's just like this website, it's going to be a challenge. But I need to figure out what all needs to be on it. And I want to talk to some other libraries too.
so what is that ADA? What I mean, it's
It's-
compatible. What all is?
It's to make sure that if you have a handicapped person,
Mhm.
like for hearing disabilities or whatever, it's all set up so that when they click on certain things, it's going to come up for them.
Okay.
There's a way that when they log in, that somebody knows that this is somebody that's got handicaps and they need
Okay.
to have certain ways of in doing things. It could be, I know like when I was at the Indian State Library for my class, I went and talked to the people that are doing the Braille.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Braille books. It's called Braille Talking. Is actually a new book for the blind. They got books now that they can check out, and it's getting very intelligent, and I think it's got a lot to do with AI becoming a big thing in Meta, and I think you're going to see people's jobs, unfortunately, are probably going to become a little bit less because the computers are going to be able to do it all.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's where we're advancing to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's scary. And I mean, I've taken a lot of those AI things just because I want to know what's happening. My grandkids can tell you more.
Oh, I know
about
they
that.
I talked to, who did I talk to? Gary Davis, and he works for TikTok in right downtown New York, and they cut a bunch, and but then they kept him. He got a promotion, and he was feeling so bad because all the friends that got cut, but they cut a third, but between a quarter and a third of his, whatever department he was in, and then moved like, I think it was 9 or 11 of them up and just said sorry to the rest of them.
Let's say that's what happened just to my son-in-law at
Oh.
CSL Bearing.
He's
And
one.
It's CSL in
Okay.
Bradley.
Uh-huh.
It's been there 17 years.
Mhm.
Started out as an AutoCAD engineer, worked his way up, got his degrees. Went in 6 weeks ago. Said, you 70 people come with me. And they were all like that.
All 70 of them.
They were all about to go August 1st. was the
That's
last
sad.
day.
That's sad.
And there was a husband and wife team, and they both got let go. And then they also took out a whole, in Germany, is where Luke traveled a lot. This little town, there's only 2 manufacturing things in that town, and CSL is the biggest, and of course the food place. So this AI is just,
It's gonna take a lot of getting used. I mean,
and it's hard to get used to. People ask, different things, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to go and look because.
We've got a grandson who just graduated in August with, it was last August. And Nick is with an AI degree, and he's had a billion. Everybody says, well, we're hiring, we'll let you know, but I mean, they're not all hiring either. Nick was up working on the farm for the last couple of weeks because
Just nobody's hiring for that.
like he said,
Nobody's really sure where it's going and what's happening. That's why I keep listening to all these classes that's going on because I want to know. And sometimes it's way up here, way above my head.
Yeah.
I have to listen to what they're really saying. And sometimes I record it so I can go back and listen again to see what he said because it don't make sense. But
Yeah, I know. Nick was telling me stuff that didn't make sense to me. This morning he called, or last night, I don't know, he called Dick and he has an interview. He's down to the last 4. It's an AI for the IRS. And so it was like,
that's scary.
I know, that's what I thought. So they were like, I don't want a grandson to work for
I don't know that he works for the IRS,
No.
but to have AI in the IRS.
Yeah.
It's already there. He said they're replacing people.
That is scary.
Anyway, okay.
Okay.
So
Surrey,
now we're all scared and
Surrey's wanting to know if we're okay. There's another one. That's where it first started. Surrey.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so then there is no more old, right?
Yep.
Okay. And my notes are, you're going to check with Fowler Theater, right?
Yep.
That we're adding that to the special
I'll check with the
programs.
school and
But we're going to get rid of the Historical Society, correct?
We don't have anything to offer, I don't think.
Okay. So just some, and then the Christmas baskets, we're going to look more, instead of shut-ins, we're just going to look for like children who might need. So we're going to change that to children.
And if Janet's could be our
she didn't like
in there, yeah, because
And I'll keep working on the smartphone thing. It's going to take me a little bit to get that done. And then I'll call this lady again at the 4-H and see if there's anything for cooking or gardening that she would suggest that she thinks people would be interested in. And then,
of course they got a bunch of them got cut according to Wade. He went to a director's meeting the other night. And
well, I told you they haven't called me, so I'm wondering.
I wonder if she got
If there's-
that. They still got their 4-H lady and the farm guy. This is Newton County, but they let that whatever was the home ec lady, she's gone. So that could well be this.
That could be, because that would fall under that area.
Yes,
So
it
I
would.
might end up having to call Purdue. They have one too, I guess. Master gardeners is what I was given that. So I thought, okay, if I don't hear from the 4-H people, then I'll call Purdue and see about master gardening.
Yeah, because they used to put classes on too.
Because the students or something have to earn like going out training, doing stuff.
Okay.
It's part of their orientation or whatever, something for their grade.
Okay.
Is what I was told. I don't know. So, and then there's master gardeners that teach that particular So I don't know. I don't know if they come with the student that's learning to do this. Who knows? I know when I was going to accounting classes, I was going to have to go out and work for free for an accountant. Just, to learn,
To learn,
So, I don't know, that might be what that is. I don't know, but if I don't hear back from this lady, I will definitely call down to Purdue and see about the master gardener. She says master.
and there again, that's probably not something we're gonna do till spring.
Right.
Or
I-
February would be okay, well,
I would ask them what they think, because you got your spring gardening preparing.
mhm.
Because if anybody grows from seed, which I did, I had a green lamp and I grew my own tomato plants and stuff like that. Got them started. My starters to put out. So that I don't know if that's where you want to go with this. I mean, this is a farming area. Maybe
Yeah.
people would want to start their own seedlings to put out into a garden.
I don't know either, so what do you think, Eric?
Most people I know go and buy the plants and just put plants in the ground.
Yeah,
Because it's easier. I'm thinking of back in the day, like
Yeah,
Yeah, we've done it too one time, but now we start plants.
I
Yeah,
found it
well,
enjoyable. I started it in like January, February, and they were in my garage. With my little grow lamps going across the table, and I had all my little. I had to go out there once they're under like terrariums. You have those little
Yeah.
spaces that go over them, and the light comes on, gives them so much light every day, and it's pretty interesting actually.
you know where Steve O'Neill's
Yeah.
place used to be?
Yeah.
He starts all those plants in that, what used to be his what? He wasn't
Heating
the
and
cool,
cooling.
okay, he wasn't there were two brothers.
Steve and.
One was a mechanic, right?
Yeah, he was a mechanic.
Okay, but Steve,
No, Steve was the mechanic, right?
I don't,
That's his shop, because I'm trying to think the one that came out, always worked on the furnace.
well, then, that's where these plants are,
That's
cause
Ashley O'Neill's dad, he's Steve, I'm pretty sure. When he married to,
She-
the beautician, And-
that was Jim, wasn't it? Jim O'Neill?
Jim, okay, Jim, and Steve.
But
O'Neill.
I know you turn at Casey's and you go.
Yeah, they both were right
yeah.
there, I mean.
But I know when February or March or whatever, because he's got, like you were talking about your little link thing, and he's got row after row, you can see him in there. And I think he's done pretty well. Growing his own.
That's good. That's Steve, he says doing that?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
then Jim must be the.
Jim had Ashley and he lost his wife.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Steve moved to Fowler. Bought a house out there right by Fowler.
Well, and this guy lives in one of Paul Donaldson's houses.
Unless he moved, him
But
and
you know
his wife
what? He
bought
might
a
have a
place.
Fowler address. You know exactly where he lives?
Lives out 55.
I don't know. It's in
He
O'Neill.
lives in Big
I'm
County.
not-
He lives in Big County, you know that. He lives in Big
But
County.
that's the thing. I see things there.
Yeah.
This guy, the person
you
I'm
wanted
talking
me to
about,
start
his wife
February.
works out at Southampton.
She did, she.
Because when you
she
want
left
him
that
up
Steve then.
A little bit
Okay.
before
Right.
April.
Mr. Wright
Oh,
didn't do that.
definitely.
He's
Kids can
retired.
start sitting them out.
Because potatoes usually go
Then
in
you may take over.
Easter Sunday.
The boys wouldn't do it.
Mhm.
Good Friday. Like I said, Good
Good
Friday.
Friday.
Brad.
Easter
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
We always do
Yeah,
Easter Day.
yeah.
Because we'd all get together and put
That's
these
right,
plants.
that's Steve.
And then we waited till
Mother.
Mother's Day to put
And-
the other ones out.
And that was okay. What'd you say about Mother's
We
Day?
were talking about my Good Friday to Easter Sunday is when the potatoes are supposed to go in.
Oh, I
Onions, too.
know.
Yeah, that's when you.
And-
It's colder than crap.
And it all, or it rains, then you can't get
Or it
out.
snows.
Or it snows, yeah.
And then Mother's Day, you put the rest, your tomatoes and your peppers and all that
Onions
stuff.
and the potatoes, and you burn them and stick the burn paper in there and bury them and wrap them on it. We did that for years.
Mhm.
You-
And then
But
when they
see,
come
how
up,
many people know that?
then when they come
My
up, the deer come
father-in-law
in and eat
taught me,
them
my
all.
first father-in-law.
You know, something else people seem very interested in, I don't know if master gardeners do it, but was the raised beds. They
Oh,
seem
yeah.
to-
Those are good.
I mean.
You got an
people seem-
elevated one.
Yeah.
The deer won't eat it there.
That,
So-
Well, you know why I like those? It's because they're easier on my back.
Yeah.
mhm,
And I don't have to be down on my knees weeding.
mhm. then you don't have to get back up. I
Yeah,
can
exactly,
I
yeah.
just can't get back
I
up.
can't do it, so. Okay, so I added Treva to that particular area, and I don't know if you want any more to say there, but
Okay, I did look here, but in 23, she was 1,500, and in 24, she was 1,500. And so it has gone up a lot. You're kind of off of what our expenditures. So, I guess.
well, I know we have 1,500 that is other professional services, and that's like when we have Janet or
Mhm.
them people
Well,
come
this
in.
just says consulting services, and
And then
that's
the
what we got
consulting was
here
only 1,524.
in 3,
What was it in 24?
1,500.
25 is fine, isn't it?
Yeah, and then, but then that's what people are saying.
Because I know she's not taking a raise next year.
Okay.
It's the same as this year. Because I didn't ask for one either, so.
Well, we tried to bring you up to where we thought was pretty feasible.
And I'm fine with that, and that's what I
We'll
told
see
her.
what we can do
So,
next year.
I'm not worried about a raise at all. I enjoy doing what I'm doing, so.
You do a good job.
So the next thing is under new business, if we're gonna go to that particular area, is, I'm gonna start with the easy one first.
Okay,
And I had a donation request from the Richland Township Volunteer Fire
oh,
Department
yes.
in Earl Park.
Mhm.
They have us down that, if you don't send this whole thing back, they're gonna know we didn't send it back. But they're looking from anywhere from $35 and up. I didn't know if we want to do that. I understand that insurance rates are pretty high around here because you guys don't have a local fire department.
No, by Richmond, we're part of them.
Yeah,
Yeah. What, is it
so what they're wanting to
Parish Grove
do
too?
is, I can read this to you, it says.
Oh, we all got them. They were.
Oh, y'all got
Yeah,
this?
yeah, there's-
It's for these
Yeah.
things to repair, replace
You
stuff.
know, that, the price that cost is
If the raise, they need to
unbelievable.
raise $20,000.
You used to take pictures, you go in there and you have pictures of your family. and everything.
I always send it in after that it's too late to get the pictures because I don't want the pictures.
So it's your
They still
decision.
get one.
We have until the 25th, it looks like. The pictures are on the 25th of October, so if we don't want a picture, we want to do it after that.
Right.
So we could do it next meeting, but I just wanted to make sure I brought it up.
No, and it was even in the church, but the thing is, they're somewhat funded with tax money. It's a little bit different than when you get one and I get one and Eric gets one, you know. So I think they just send everybody one just to be sending. I don't know how you feel, but I don't think it's necessary for a government to respond to that. And the church got one too. So is that
We usually just go over there and give $100 to
Mhm.
them. That's what we usually do. We just give them $100 and say, you don't need to do it. Don't we?
Yeah, we don't want a picture now.
No, I don't think we need a picture, but I'm saying,
No,
you know,
I'm not
should
sure we
make
take
a-
that out of.
No, I'm not, see what Dana's doing, because I know she would, or I can find out what Dana's doing.
I can ask
Okay.
her. I talk to Dana off and on all the time, so.
She talks to Jeff, and so then I talk to Dana.
Oh, okay.
That's new business. Yeah.
Yeah, it's under new business, yeah. I believe did I have that on there for you guys?
No,
Well, donation request, yeah. you did.
donation,
Yeah.
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 Keep that down there.
Mhm. And I don't know, I mean, I'm not against it, it's just, I think they're funded from,
The taxpayers, and
The
we're
taxpayer.
taxpayer funded, and
and then we send our own money into them.
Yeah.
I kind of think they're kind of double dipping there, but.
Well, I figured you guys would know more about it than I would, so.
They're very good. They had brush fire. They went in Maine, they're there. There was a
And
man.
would you know to know, Bert? And when you, yeah, did you get that call this week? And when you look at the back of what their equipment cost, you can certainly see why,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
It is a lot.
Yeah. And you know, I want my firemen protected.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, you know, And I'm sure this equipment don't last for very long.
Well, you know, I mean, fires, to be honest with you. Most of them, we have grass fires,
Yeah.
most of the time out here.
Mhm.
Knock on wood, but it's what
People
you
who
do.
burn it up in front.
Or field up fires when it's dusty. and
Make sure you don't have a wind.
or yeah, a couple combines down the way.
Amazing what that stuff costs. It's just.
Isn't that something?
Mhm. So, the next thing on the agenda then is the open hearing, which nobody has come in, thank goodness. So, I'm supposed to read this,
Okay,
and then, I have this other little thing I have to read.
okay.
Salary and wages, the salary for the librarian will be $9,100. Employee benefits, that's your share to FICA for me is $700. Office supplies, other office supplies is $500. Operating supplies is like your cleaning stuff, so it's like $150. Building materials and supplies will be $200. And then other program supplies will be $1,500. So that's so if we have to pay for anybody to come in and talk, we added a little bit more there.
Okay, because I got 1,000 here.
Are you?
You have this budget?
Are you on the one for
2026?
June 20? This
Oh,
one.
no.
This one.
Okay. That's June 25 also?
Yeah, this is it for the proposed 26.
Okay. Okay, now.
Okay. So we raised that a little bit so that if we have to pay for somebody to come in, we have a little bit. Because that's also where the crafts comes out of as well.
Oh, the crafts go out there too?
Program supplies, that's your crafts, the books and bites, if we have a reading program. If we have a children's program, which I have one of those. So I've had 2 programs is what I've had.
What, you had the, oh, no, I can't think of which
We
one you
did-
had last.
We had a bookworm one for the
Okay.
kids, and then we just did the bingo,
The
just
bingo,
finished.
okay.
And it's sitting over there waiting for the 3 ladies that are gonna draw. So it's all sitting there waiting for them. So then that makes total on the supplies would be $2,350. The consulting services is the $5,000 to Triva. $1,500 is for people filling in for me when I need to be gone. $200.
So one question then, so the consulting services is just Treva,
Yes.
okay, and
Other professional
that is
services,
for
that's where Janet or
Okay.
Lisa,
whoever.
Fills in.
Okay, gotcha.
they get paid.
Okay.
The telephone and internet, we did at 2,000. Professional development, which is when I go to the meeting, like I turned in just the hotel part of it today. So
Do you get mileage for that?
I should, but there wasn't enough in the budget, so we didn't.
So what did you?
So I just got for the hotel.
Yeah, but what did we get it up to for next year?
It went to 300
Okay,
from 150 to 300. That's why we did that.
okay,
Advertising and publication notices. That's like if we have to publish anything in the paper, of course, we got that at $100. The insurance is at $1,000, and that covers for the building and for our treasurer. Okay. Electricity, we left at 4,200. We went up a little bit because we just don't know what the electric companies are doing right now. Building and equipment, so we figured we left 1,041 for the building and like any equipment. We couldn't, she asked me if I had any idea of anything, and I couldn't think of anything that you guys were gonna need. So
maybe you don't think so.
if something comes up, then, you know, we can look at other lines and see if there's money that hasn't been used. Because like this year, I haven't used very much of the other professional services, so we could probably, if we had to, we could move money from there to another line. Building and the equipment I did. Online catalog, that is where the living will go. And any other thing that we would decide that is not, that's online, it's using electronics to get to what we need. That's what that is. And then it also pays for the, what tracks our catalog that we have here, the LIBIB.
Mhm.
It pays for that, and it also will pay for Libby for sure. Improvements, the books, we have to spend 8% of our budget. So we have books at 1,200, and that includes the current, I never can say this one, the magazines and another
The
one.
periodicals.
And then the non-printed materials, we took to $13.75, because if we're gonna try to get kids in here, we gotta do a little bit more than just the books. So there's this new thing out, and I'm trying to remember the name of it now. Your grandkids have it, what we know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Tony?
Tony.
You want to bring ours in, so we can see it, they can see it, I can bring ours in.
Yeah, you could. It Tony's is like, it's got a little character that goes with the book, that you plug it into this thing and it reads the book to
Well,
you, kind of.
It does, but it abbreviates it, and it's kind of rich, it doesn't give you the whole thing, but
So that's what that is, and they're,
So if you did like corduroy, the
we got the corner.
okay, so So you
It's
got a
corner, you need it, yeah,
You got a
somebody reading the story,
Uh-huh.
the voices there and everything.
it's cute.
Looks like corduroy. A lot of them are like characters from
like
Paw
Frozen.
Patrol,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Frozen
All that,
Bear,
it's all the
those.
ones for the little kids.
There's like 5 of them for Toy Story.
And I know we have a new family in town that has young children. So,
Really?
yes. I gotta go to the fence.
What?
That's where, oh, Katie's house.
Oh, where the trailer is?
Mhm.
Okay.
Those people have 2 little ones right now, and she's pregnant.
How old would you
I
guess?
heard under 5. There was
So
2
they're
under
really
5.
little ones.
Tooney, they call it Tony.
N-E-Y.
It's like
Tony.
T-O-N.
It's like
Tony, yeah.
It's Tony.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
why
a
we
bunch
raised
of
that
I
a
think
little
if
bit.
we would once get some of those folks coming, I think they continue, but
I
it
wanted to
was,
look at it, I bring it in, it's not real, you buy those things are real cheap. Each of the ones, not real cheap.
No, they're not real cheap, but you can buy a few of them at like on Amazon, you can get
Yeah,
a bundle package is what they call it.
so we get,
So you get like 2 or 3 stories, books, and the little character.
and what does it run on Amazon?
It's not cheap.
About what?
It's about, I want to say it's like $100, maybe a little over for to get the first one with the little character. And then after that, it's like $30 or $40.
For each little character then, for and that includes the book.
Mhm.
oh, it does? You don't get a book with it, we just get the.
The little,
It's supposed to have a little book with it.
Well, we don't, we just.
I gotta go back and read it again then, because it said it would have a little book with it.
You know, get them, but then we already got all the books made just.
Maybe that's,
mm,
Yeah, them there already,
yeah. I
because
don't know.
that's what we choose out of the books we have.
Yeah.
The kids
Oh,
would listen to us
yeah.
read too, you know.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out ways to get children in.
I can bring it in, I mentioned to Jess, we just bring it in, plug it in over here and see what they think of it.
well, I'll think it's cute, but we need the kids to think it's cute.
Yeah.
My grandkids love it, I mean, they do. Now, our granddaughter's 4, she's not as crazy about her grandson is at 2,
Right.
Okay,
you know, and she's heard them all.
yeah, she probably can read it back to them.
So, but yeah, I think it's good. Then.
So,
see.
but that's where we're at. We put, this year you can see I have a lot in the budget for books. I still have like 6, I don't anymore because I bought books yesterday. But I have like, I'd say $1,500 yet that I have to spend in books. And when you have Mary and Delph who brings you books,
Mhm.
it's hard to figure. And then when she was here last Thursday, she says, Sue, I need you to send me a list of 15 to 30 books for your wish list. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I'm trying to find books to put in this library and spend my money.
Mhm.
Because I have to spend this. When I put it on the annual report, it's got to show that I use 8% of our money.
And we can't use Libby, we can't use that, or
Mhm.
count that as okay.
No, because it's not physically in the building.
Okay. Darn. If we could do that, we'd be,
Yeah.
yeah, it wouldn't be hard at all, but.
Right.
And if you don't spend it, does it just go back into that,
No,
where's it go?
we get in trouble.
Oh,
Because you barely
Not much.
tell us we had to spend it.
yeah, but,
You get our hands smacked is what I was told.
but where does the money go then?
They take it away from us.
Yeah.
And who gets it? That's why.
How would it go back? I don't know where it would go. I would assume it would go back to they would deduct our next time's
Oh,
budget.
Yeah, they said we had to.
They would
spend
lower
it.
our budget because we didn't spend the money that we were supposed to spend.
mhm. But that means, with that.
But that particular line, I guess I have no control. I have to spend 8%.
But that makes a lot of work for you to keep weeding out other books,
Mhm.
so, I mean, when you're on a limited.
Well, that's what Monica Dina
Mhm.
came in yesterday for crack. And after crack was all done, she says, Sue, I have a question. I says, what's that? She goes, can you help me find this book? And I said, sure. So I went over and I have Tracy Peterson, but I didn't have this series. So I said to her, I says, can you read the paper with me? So I went out and I found it on Walmart. And it was all 3 books. It was $52.
It's a long way for.
So that's why I said I had 1,609. Now I got.
I'll bring you my classic shooting sports and you'll find books. in
I
there.
said I told my
$200
books
a
and
piece.
bites
Won't take long to.
to tell me,
Yeah.
tell me what you need in here. What books do you guys want?
But it was even like, what's her name down here that's not there much anymore?
Chris.
No,
Was
the
the
one
here?
that was-
Oh, Joe,
they wanted this,
Avis.
they wanted the Chicago book, and we turned them down, but remember it was 80? And, we thought nobody but her would
Mhm.
probably check it out, but we probably should have bought the book. But I don't know that Lisa had that much trouble spending it, because they had taken so many out to begin
What
with.
about all these children's?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, and, I mean,
It's
we had a
like
dumpster full of
Oh,
books that,
it was.
it was nasty,
Mhm.
because
So-
they were still from
So
our
Lisa
school.
came in and helped me weed.
Uh,
And what we did is we intermixed the books. There's no more just large print section.
okay.
The books are intermixed, and what we're leaning for is to get rid of most of the other books
Mhm.
and make it large print.
Large print.
Because that's what everybody's
Everybody's-
asking for, is the
mhm.
large print books. Or they want the books that have a little bit bigger print in them. So but we gotta hurry here.
Well, we've got till 7:30. They're not coming till
I know,
7:30.
I keep watching the time. So I have to read this. little
Okay, I'm
comment.
sorry.
Oh, no, we're done with the budget unless you have questions.
Do we have questions? On your books, you can't do the puzzles and all that stuff.
Puzzles are non-printed material. But I just got 16 brand new ones that my girls went, are you kidding, Sue? We just cleaned them shelves. I'm like, "Mhm." We took about 50 puzzles out just to make room for them to be able to sit, and now we got 16 more to put back there. And some of them, the girls are not so sure they want to do.
Some of the puzzles.
They're, yeah. There's one that Sue's learning how to do puzzles, and I wouldn't want to try it. But there's like one over there, the blue, see that little bitty box on the bottom?
Mhm.
It's a cathedral, the entrance to a cathedral. You want to guess how many pieces in that little box?
500.
500?
Yeah. In that little,
Oh,
They're
they're
tiny.
They are
they're
tiny.
tiny. That's what the
Oh,
girls said.
Yeah.
And then the one above that, in that blue box, I'll go get it, even though I'm going in front of the camera, sorry. This one is very pretty, but these are all ready to go. I just can't put labels on it yet.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
But
It's
that's
1,000
pieces. That's gonna be.
Can you imagine how small those pieces are? So the girls are like, Sue, we don't even know if we'll do that one. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. If you don't do it, next year it goes to Kentucky Mountain Mission.
I'm so glad they're taking those
Yeah.
now,
yeah.
because for a long time, they wouldn't take books, period. But they were also trying to send like school books and.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what they told her. She said, no school books.
I
She says, no,
remember.
these are coming from my library. See, I'm interested to see how big that piece is.
Some, when Dick was in the hospital, when he was supposed to be staying home, somebody gave, oh, that was 500 or even littler than that though.
Oh,
They're really dinky. That's why I was gonna say, somebody gave him a 500, said, oh, you can work this on a TV tray. And he said, no, I can't even see it. I can't even see it.
So I mean, this is beautiful,
Mhm.
but it's gonna be a definite challenge. That one is a challenge. That's their new one. That's a Halloween one
Oh, okay.
that she also brought to us.
But those pieces look a little more.
They're bigger, but it's 1,000 piece one.
Uh-huh.
But it's the coloring, the
Oh.
shading and stuff that's gonna be very hard.
It's pretty though, isn't
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all printed material. And that can include, if I would have somebody check out DVDs, that would be nice. I got, I don't know, 92
DVDs.
DVDs that can play in a Blu-ray player,
I'm surprised they did.
and they don't, nobody checks them out. Because, I mean, I could go and get Hallmark movies
Mm-hmm.
for the fall and
You
have them
stream
here.
everything though.
Yeah.
You can stream everything, right, and just get it on your TV.
So,
there.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I haven't used my Blu-ray player in 2 years.
Well, you just, like, took it off, disconnected, don't have it connected anymore.
Abra's, we don't have Netflix, so Abra's boys use it, but they're not here enough to.
Yeah, so I mean,
You know,
that's why I
That's
said
not
that it's
enough.
going to the other way. You know, your cable companies are, MediaCom told us. When my husband wanted, Michael wanted to keep cable. There he's like, why? You can stream everything. And I mean, I have like, Michael called me and he said, did you see this on the news? Nope, I don't have to watch news no more. I can just watch what I want to watch.
There you go.
And he's like, what? And I says, I told you, I stream. I have no cable. I don't want cable because I don't want to have to listen to all that garbage on TV. So I like it. But you're right. That's why we can't check out DVDs. I could buy those. We can
Yeah.
check them out.
No, yeah. Mhm.
And that's where I'm kind of at. I'm trying to figure out what. And I had like this 10 puzzles I was going to get.
And you got 16.
I'm like, okay, girls, well, we'll decide what we want to do. You know, because some of those might just end up going in a box.
Just-
But we don't want to offend Marion.
No,
She's,
please don't.
because
How
she,
many years has she done this for us?
I don't know, but she said that she's going to continue doing it as long as her husband is working.
Mhm.
As soon as he retires, and she's done. Because they're going to start
No, we
traveling.
thought we won't have any problems using. our
No,
budget.
then I won't have no problem. Because I'll be able to do that.
How many libraries does she do?
She does Earl Park as well.
Yeah.
She does, I know she does a lot of them in Lafayette.
Okay.
And like, you know, Boswell, I think's on that list, and she makes her rounds. She'll call you and tell you, okay, I'm on my route today. This is where I'm going. What time do you close? I'm like, okay. What, can you stay just a little bit later? I'm like, yeah. She'll come. Yeah, she's fun. She's a fun lady. I
Yes.
really like her. So anyway, so this is what I'm supposed to read to you.
Okay.
I need to make sure I get the right one. Okay. Notice was hereby given to the taxpayers of York Township Public Library, Benton County, Indiana, that the proper officers of York Township Public Library will conduct a public hearing on the year 26 budget. Following this meeting, any 10 or more taxpayers may object to the budget, tax rate, or tax levy by filing an objection petition with the proper officers of the York Township Public Library not more than 7 days after the hearing. So they can go for 7 days.
After,
Prince, why we are on
after
Zoom
the
right now.
23rd, so it can go
7
7 days
days,
after that one?
23rd.
Okay.
Up to the 23rd. The objection petition must be identified, the provisions of the budget, tax rate, tax levy to which taxpayers object. If a petition is filed, York Township Public Library shall adopt with the budget a finding concerning the objections in the petition and testimony presented. Following the aforementioned hearing, the proper officers of York Township Public Library will meet to adopt the following budget. And we're going to do that on Wednesday, October 15th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. at 8908 West 845 North Road Park, Indiana. And that our budget will be $32,166. Okay. That's it. That's what I have to read to you.
What was the time again?
The time? The 7 days or 5:30, October
Okay,
15th.
then our next
That's,
meeting.
that's just our regular
No,
number.
we're not, usually we don't have to do the
Oh, good.
morning meeting.
We'll
Okay.
be surprised if somebody shows up. They could someday. I don't think they will. They could show up.
Well-
So the roll?
Okay, so the thing is, with our YouTube channel, it's out on Facebook that we meet on the third Wednesday right now of the month. And at any time, they can go out to YouTube, type in York Township Library, and they can be watching us right now, which we don't know, or they can go back tomorrow and watch it
How long does it stay on there?
forever.
Oh, it's on there
Oh,
forever.
yeah, YouTube is,
Yeah, it's there forever. That's the new thing for us. We do not have to allow them to talk to us,
But we have.
but we have to be
seen.
able to be seen, and if they have any questions, then they know who to contact. Yeah. Okay, so if we're done with
Sounds
that,
like a nightmare, doesn't it?
hey, you got it for free, basically.
No, I mean for everybody to try to do that, that's gotta just be a horrific.
Oh, for the
Whatever.
bigger libraries, I think it would be really hard because the
Mm-hmm.
room space and the number of people. But for us, it was fairly easy. It was just a matter of Cole teaching me what I had to do. And he's like, went through it very fast. And I says, now you can go back and let Grandma take notes because that's the only way I know how to do it. And that's what I did. I went out my notebook and
It worked.
it worked. So he's like, really, Grandma, you have to write down every step. And I said, yes, every
Yes.
step.
How old's Cole?
He's 23.
Yep.
So we just have to do an adjournment, and then I'm going to show you guys something real quick.
Okay.
The website that we're going to be going
Well, do
to.
we have any more? Is it,
That's your part.
we're all up to date on our policies,
Yes,
correct?
they're all up to date.
And we know this is hopeless.
Yeah, we're never going to be that.
That's just hopeless, okay.
Well, okay, so there was one more thing. I just forgot. Okay, one thing. And it deals with Libby.
Okay,
They are sending me printed material. They've sent me already material to put on our website. But I was thinking that if we could do some kind of a mailer maybe, or just going door to door, I guess, or something, to let them know that we're here and that we have Libby now. And if they want to be able to check out a book or read a book, that they can come and fill out an application, get a library card number, and they can start using Libby. The only way they're going to know that we have it
yeah.
is by us doing a little mailing.
Mhm.
And anyway, they did it from Earl Park. Here. But you can also do put on there about our hours that we are currently here and stuff. But this is one of the cards. It's a two-sided little card. It tells you about how you can do audiobooks online, magazines, books, ebooks. You can do Audible. It tells you how you can do it across multiple devices. You can have free downloads to use your library card. It tells you everything about it. So this is the kind of little card. And she said that I should be able to buy cardstock, and do it myself, basically, using our printer and just doing it.
And then, now did it come in an envelope? I mean, you got,
I would have to get an
okay,
envelope.
okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and then actually, Earl Park made like a little grab bag like kind of thing for people to take when they were in checking out books.
Mhm.
They had in there at the
Oh, and yeah.
the desk, and this card was in it. There was a pencil for Libby. There was just little things, just grab me things. And so this is another thing. And then I just wanted to let you know that, so say people work until 5 o'clock. I don't know how many people in this town actually work.
Or period. I
don't know their hours. I mean, I don't know where, where they work or whatever. But if, say it was, I'd be willing to come in for a couple hours, one night a week. And say that would be the time that they could come and do an application to get a patron's card instead of using Libby.
That might reach a few more. I mean,
Or you might bring some little kids in if it's parents can come to the library after they're done working. If the library's only open while they're working,
Yeah, it doesn't.
it's not really serving the town.
mm-mm. But yet,
But that was the other suggestion, and this lady is very nice, this Emily that I work with. She says, you could just put on there, what hours would you want your library to be open?
We tried
we
that.
did that.
We did that.
But is it with the same people that are in town now?
I
Well,
don't know that.
most of them,
Yeah.
there's only 120 things. something.
Oh, in here?
Our
Oh, the
township.
total, yeah.
We did every in the township. And we said, what hours would this work
How
for
long
you?
ago was that?
It was quite a while, yeah, we
At
got
least 2
two.
years.
2 years.
But
Yeah,
maybe
we've
if we
got
can
3
show that
people
we've come
here.
up with Libby now and we've done,
We got 5 or 6 people returned it.
And most of those were the ladies
Yeah,
that were,
yeah, they were
were
here.
talking
Yeah,
papers that they filled it
We
out.
didn't get anybody to return it. I don't like trying it, but maybe we tried it.
Well,
And this living might be something that would be more,
to get the people that, they
Yeah.
know that they can use it, but they have to come in here to get a library
Yeah.
card first.
yeah, they've got to know that or it's not gonna do any
Right.
good.
Right. Because right now it's my books and bites and
Uh-huh.
my crafters that are the ones using
What'd you
it.
make yesterday?
It's really cute.
Eric's probably got 100 of them.
No, Janice,
Janice missed it.
Oh,
she was working over there. She's with the Spanish kids.
oh, she is.
Yeah, the kids that
Yeah.
test them, they have that.
Well, this is some of them, so you have to go back and
Sandy
forth so
Gilliam,
you can
they
see.
do it. So they just got trained.
Everybody's is different. They all did them differently.
what is that?
It's a fall decoration for your door or your wall.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see it now.
It's decoupage.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can get it up closer. You can see kind of. You can see Barb's really well. You see her fall.
And what, it's decoupage?
It's decoupage. We took a napkin
Uh-huh.
that had pumpkins on it, and we put it on there, and you cut it through the slats. Sue made all those pallets. It's glued to a pallet
Oh, that's sweet.
because Dollar Tree didn't have any.
Oh, Diane's coming.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, okay.
Mhm. Yep, and Evelyn was here, and Joe, and Mary Beth, and Jackie, and Janet, of course, Monica. There was 9. I had 9 people here. And Edie.
But it's just like that. There's not one of those that are York Township residents. So darn it. It's hard. If we send those just to the,
Yeah, they probably know, but yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean, there's not a one of
Janet
them.
isn't she?
No, she lives in Fowler.
Fowler, isn't she in Benton though?
Well, then, yeah, she's Fowler Library.
She's
Yeah.
our library though. I mean, she can go to any library.
Yeah.
but
She can go to the library. but
Where's
she can't
Monica from? I don't-
Get one. She's, yeah.
There's not, was any, well, and
See,
Ricky.
I posted on Facebook, I send it out to.
Oh, I
them.
know, but I'm just saying, I don't know if that mailer is gonna get us any response because of, nobody comes to the library. That's
But I
why
didn't know if we tried it.
we could try it.
Well, if we send them out and put down crap, we have
crafters.
Crafters.
There's a lot of things you could put on there. You know,
Yeah.
if we turned it this way,
Oh,
we could
yeah.
list all the different things that
The
we're
programs.
doing and, you know, the hours that we're currently open and make sure we ask them, you know, if somebody would be here one night a week,
Mm-hmm,
would you come?
mm-hmm.
You know, and I would not have a problem with that. I'd probably choose a Wednesday. Because that's the only day that, because Monday nights I have Eastern Star and Thursday I have Eastern Star, so.
Tuesday and Thursday you work, so that'll give you Wednesday. Is your Thursday, are people coming much for that?
I'm here all the time. It's
For
just,
Thursday also?
mhm.
Okay, because that was our slack day in the past, that nobody came on Thursday because
It
they.
depends on the
Tuesday.
time of year, is what I've noticed so far too,
Okay.
what's going on. And, like right now, Cheryl's been gone a couple Thursdays because she's taken, Norma for her doctor's appointment. Edie's been to the doctor a lot lately. But,
Okay, no, I just.
so it's just,
because
it
I-
just depends what's going
I would come
on.
in on Thursday and when Lisa was gone and that was when Dee was still sitting, would come up and sit. And Dee said, I haven't seen anybody, I'm just reading my paper, I'm writing a letter, you know.
Did
was
she
just-
walk over or did she drive?
Shoot, I don't know.
I'll bet she walked, because that's what I did that day. I walked over and
And so nobody really knew.
nobody,
You didn't realize there was a
well, I
class.
sit here,
So what I was thinking was that.
It's like when my calendar that I put out, I put like that time Lisa was gonna be here. I said, I was gonna be gone, Lisa was gonna be here, come see Lisa. And, or come see Janet when I was gone to Europe.
No, I was wondering if we needed to think about maybe cutting Thursday down if we had a couple hours on Wednesday night. I'm just.
But I don't think a couple more hours is gonna make or break me. I really don't, and I don't require any more money, Judy. It's just to offer the community the
The
service
service.
of being able to come to a library if they want to.
And you don't wanna, I would not ask anybody to be here at night, once it turns dark. I mean, it's just not,
yeah, it's,
it is pitch black, it's not kind of dark, it's pitch black. And
well, one good thing, we do have a porch light.
now we do, yeah,
Wow.
but I mean, when you drive down these streets at night,
Yeah,
it's,
there's only, heck, I think there's only our light.
you might be right, I don't know.
Yeah, because it used to be Bill and Hagus had one. And,
There's just no lights.
you know,
That whole street where it's so overgrown is just. Ugh.
I asked Mike if he, when he gets around that tree, if he'd just take his saw down there and, I'm not.
I don't see
doing
the
that.
dogs that used to all the time, though. Used to be those dogs running around.
Yeah.
Those were at Laney's.
Ladies, yeah, and I just seen, the one that looks like a wolf. Daisy.
Daisy the Wolf.
There were dogs everywhere.
So
Yeah,
I forgot to mention that. I was gonna mention
okay, well.
that I'm willing, but you guys we have to make that decision. So,
Well, it has to be worthwhile.
yeah,
otherwise-
and the only way to find that out is, I think, is to,
When would you want to send those out?
well, I could get it all first.
Right, but I mean, is there a better time of year than to send them out or than?
I don't know if there's a better
I
time.
don't know either.
I don't think there's a better time. Any time is good when you're trying to promote your business. You know, there's not.
People will be home right now with
Mhm.
vacations and everything like that. in the
You know,
summer.
school's in, vacation's done. Which summertime would probably be the least
The
time you'd
least,
want to do it
Uh-huh,
because parents are gone or.
right.
Sure, some, they're gonna be here in about 15 minutes.
I know.
Start showing up.
So-
pretty soon.
Okay.
I gotta have the meeting adjourned so I can turn
Oh.
it off.
There you go. Okay, she wants to
So
show
show
us
us
something,
something.
yeah.
Oh.
So
You have to come over here.
okay. I have a book on it. I think you'll enjoy it,
Oh my God.
if you haven't already read it.
Okay, so this is kind of what the website would look like when you guys would log into it. This is what you'd see if you go into York.